And when I told them how beautiful you are, they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me. Your lips, your eyes, your cheeks, your hair.
The rumor is that my daughter is not mine.
Not again. This is Facebook. Okay. It is. It's Facebook. It's social media. It'll be gone in a minute. Like every rumor, it'll trail off. Denial in her veins. A sea of forgetfulness. Where did I come from?
For me, this isn't real. For me, this is like a production.
Well, we talk an awful lot about how social media and online bullying can intimidate and ruin the lives of our children, and how we as parents should be monitoring their accounts to guard against a host of terrible things that can happen. But it's not just children.
If you go on the internet and you try and look for information on cyberbullying, there is a lot, but mainly for children and teenagers.
It is a hot topic that's often a concern of parents, but bullying is more than just trouble with teenagers. Kate's Annette Lawless shows us how adults are taking bullying to a whole new level.
Because it's a concerted effort by individuals and often mobs to deprive people of kind of basic life opportunities, whether the ability to work, establish your professional reputation, to express, simply put, to express yourself.
I was just absolutely shocked that someone who I had trusted so much would betray me in such a vile and vicious manner.
Cyberbullying, it does ruin lives.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Social media has redefined the way we live, with more than 1 billion people logged on. But along with the trends comes the dark side of the web.
And the technology is there to investigate this kind of crime online, while Baltimore police continue to develop its counterattack. Citron says other states and law enforcement agencies have fusion and watch centers that can aid in similar investigations.
Anger, the inner arsonist, held a match to my brain, observing what seems my life against my will.
It's our daughter. At the end of the day, you would say something very disrespectful, like our daughter is first of all not ours. You can't buy what we have. You can't even dream of what we have. If anyone said anything negative about our child, you're getting blocked immediately.
Saya is my daughter. You can come for me all you want. Don't come for my king and don't come for my kids. And right now, you're coming for both. Don't push me. So here's what I'm gonna say. Because I'm not so sure which one of you lovelies is out there, man or woman, sharing information that simply isn't true about my kid. If it continues, I'm going to just start telling everyone's business. Because the way that you all think that you have something on me, well, we all know that I have something on all of you too. How did I end up here?
I've never questioned the legitimacy of my children. Never have, never will. I'm not that type of dude. I know they're mine. And I know you said this is something that you wanted to present to me, but I don't have to see this. So this isn't for me. This is more so for Saya. Like if she were to grow up and then some idiot wants to come around and say, oh, there was a rumor about your parents and you not being your dad's and this and that. She has questions. And if she wanted to see the paperwork, then she can say, well, I mean, at this point, she'll be able to look it up on the internet and see, you know what I mean? But again, I don't need to see this for me, because I never questioned any one of my children, and I never questioned you. I don't have to.
I'm glad that for you it's not necessary, and I just keep remembering on her birth certificate when you check not required. And I appreciate having such a supportive spouse who believes in me. Like that's the only piece that probably held me together. But I need Saya to know. I need you to stop. I need everybody to know. Like, I'm not about this lying life. And my kid, I know who my baby father is. I never been hard pressed for kids.
All right.
I know my way to the clinic. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real for me because rumors really destroy your life, you know, and there's so many things I've heard out there about my mom. Some fact, some fiction. But regardless, there was no evidence of anything, you know. I still have questions about things. And because I know that rumors travel, because I know that my daughter could randomly become, you know, the first African American president, and someone dig up history and find some fault in her mother, and that may potentially disqualify her from her rights, from the things that she deserves and she works for. I need to do this. And I need it to be as viral as the side-by-side pictures. This is important to me because my mother questioned my fidelity. My mother. This is important to me because obviously your mother forgot what you look like at that age. And so maybe physical features is not what's going to do it. But I don't ever want them to grow up and Sharif ask any questions of the type of woman I am. And I don't want Saya to just feel lost. I believe this is something that we can just nip in the bud. Like, this has really lasted way longer than I expected. I thought this was going to blow over. I thought that this was going to be something that people just talked about for 32 seconds. This is lasting like 68 minutes. And, you know, for my cousins, it's calling my other cousins, girl, did you hear what happened with Felicia? Ooh, girl, the YouTube videos is false. They're mad. The whole lying. That's not a good feeling. That's just sketchy.
Glory days turn to stormy nights. So this is not going to become the story of my life. This situation is put to bed. I did the paternity test because I wanted to. Because I wanted my daughter to know who she is. And to know that I love their father more than sometimes I think I love myself. And that he's just not someone that I would blame a child on and live day after day with this lie. That is the most difficult and hardest part to wrap my mind around. Because my husband, you know, he's my friend, and he's someone who's going to be here when my kids are married and grown. And so I'm just glad that it's over. I can breathe fresh air again, and I don't have to be confined to trying to prove, oh, look at her nose, oh, look at her this, look at her that. I don't have to do that anymore. I can finally just say, this is what it is, and no one's gonna bully me anymore, because I've also gotten this out of the situation. When you are a victim of bullying, whether it's physical contact and or social, it's because you open yourself up. If I want to post my kids, I will, and if I don't, I won't. Like, at this point, it just really is what it is, and it's gonna be that way. You just be you. Try not to get wrapped up in what people say or what people don't say, because I've been miserable for like 10 years. Just miserable and acting like I wasn't, but just not liking myself at all. And there was a time when I would tell my husband, if this was out of my life, I think I would be good. And then that got out of my life, and then there were this cloud hanging over my child. But all of that is over now, and I can breathe, and I'm breathing fresh air, and it feels so good. And I mean, this is freedom. I love you, my superhero.
I'm Ninja Turtle.
You're a Ninja Turtle. You can be whoever you want to be.
I'm the Ninja Turtle.
You're a Ninja Turtle?
I'm Ninja Turtle power.
Yesterday you were Catboy.
Yes, I am.
And maybe later,
Maybe later.
you'll be my stinker doodle bops. Whoever you are, you be. Because you only have this life for you.
Yeah.
That's our gift to you.
Yes.
Mine's Dad and God's.
That's and Mom's and Silas
And God.
and God.
Blessings.